All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. So today we're going to be talking about the Z Fold 4 and the Z Flip 4. Now, Samsung event is today, August 10th. They're out. They've showed them to us. They've shown them to us. We know what's coming. Some of you guys were able to get your order in. A lot of you guys were not. So if you can't get your order in, hit those links below and just keep refreshing. You'll get in. So first things first, Z Fold 4. The Z Fold 4 is a very small upgrade from the Z Fold 3. There's a lot of people out there that are going to ask, should I give up my Z Fold 3 for the Z Fold 4? And my advice is that if you just really want the Z Fold 4, you're going to do what you want to do anyway, and you've already got it set in your mind that you're going to do it. But if you're one of those people who are not really a tech enthusiast and you're just watching everybody else get excited about it, but you really love your Z Fold 3, stick with your Z Fold 3. There's no need for you to change. The Z Fold 4 has an inner screen that's a little bit slimmer down on the bezels, they said, but they didn't make the inner display any bigger. It has a new under display camera, but we don't know much about that. It has the same 4,400 milliamp hour battery. Unfortunately, it has a new processor, Snapdragon 8 Gen Plus 1 or something like that, first gen or whatever. But are we really going to see that much improvement on that? Because One UI 5 is going to be here, and everyone's going to have it, and everyone's probably going to love it. So the improvement that they did make, though, was they shrunk the hinge down. They removed some metal from inside the device on the display and make the device a little bit lighter in weight. You'll see that also. It's down a little bit in weight. But they didn't improve on the hinge quality on the inner display. You can still see the crease in the middle. But the outer display, they definitely made that a little bit better because they've actually taken the device as a whole and made it shorter and wider. So you'll see a difference in resolution on the outer display. It'll be higher. So I think it's like 373 right now. So I think that's good. But the sad part is, the price is the same. You know what I mean? Like the price is the same for the Z Flip 4 and the Z Fold 4. So, no improvements on price. And the reason they can do this is because they're the only ones over here making devices that are worthy to look at right now. No competition for them, really. So I'm hoping that one day we'll see a influx of, fairness in the tech game, or Huawei can come over, Xiaomi can come over, other companies can come over and compete because, this is really what we need. We need some more competition over here because it's a slanted game right now. But the Z Fold 4, it should feel a little bit better in the hand. I'm hoping so. Another area that I think should have been different is let's do something with these colors. So they brought out two new colors. One of them I think is beige, and then they have a burgundy exclusive one, and then they have a gray-green one that looks blue. So it's cool, but to me, I think I would probably just go with the black this year. So no trade-ins for me. I didn't do trade-ins last year. I'm not doing trade-ins this year. I feel like, a lot of people are probably going to be skeptical to switch from their Z Fold 3 to their 4, but because you get $1,000, but you still got to pay ultimately $1,000 after taxes and everything, depending on what you get. So it's up to you to decide. Links down below. Again, you want to use them, use them. You don't want to upgrade, keep what you got. Now, the one I'm excited about is the same thing as it was last year, is the Z Flip 4. I was excited about the Z Flip 3. I loved it. And a lot of people were in question about the battery on the Z Flip 3. And a lot of people bought the Z Flip 3. That was their top selling flip phone or foldable device, the flip phone version of it. So I think that's important to note. The Z Fold 4 is actually the Z Flip 4 is actually the winning device again this year. Here's what I'm going to tell you why. If you have a Z Flip 3, trade it in for the Z Flip 4. They're giving $900. On the used market, you can't even get $900 for a brand new Z Flip 3. And they're going to give you $900 for a used one. So if you have the Z Flip 3, I would definitely highly recommend you trade up to the Z Flip 4 because you're getting the same device, but you're getting a little bit bigger battery and you're also getting some more color options. And believe it or not, we joke about putting a case on it and things like that. I'm personally a person who doesn't like to use a case. I prefer not to use a case at all costs. If I can get away without using the case, I'm gonna use just the phone itself. I like to see the device. I like to feel it. I like to just have it as is. So, I think if you have the Z Flip 3, just get rid of it. Get that $900 credit and pay $100, and then you get another $200, and they're giving away a free case, mind you. But then you get another $200 in credits if you pre-ordered. Like if you did the reservation, if you reserved it, you get another $200 credit where you can get what you want, and they're also giving you a case. So the Z Flip 4, to me, while it's just a few tweaks in there to make it a little better, just like the Z Fold 4, I'm a fan of it. I'm a fan of the folding. I'm a fan of both devices. Let's be clear here. I like folding devices. I just think the same thing is happening again this year that happened last year for me. The Z Flip 4 is going to be a winner. You'll start to see people probably report much better battery life just with that 400 milliamp hour upgrade that they're giving it. You'll start to see people enjoy the colors more. You might see more people rocking clear cases, whatever the case, skins, not putting a case on at all, because it's just it's a positive reinforcement that you can have a very nice folding device, but you don't have to break the bank by going for the top tier version of it. So, and also this year, the bespoke versions, they're available right now at launch. They're available. There's 5 of them that are available right now, right under the other colors. And when I say right now, I mean they ship and get delivered around the same time as the regular colors is coming out. So, they also talked about a new watch. Now they brought out the Watch 5, but they brought out the Watch 5 Pro, and that's the one that I'm interested in. I have my Watch 4 right here that I wear alongside with this device right here. So I'm really excited to get my hands on this new Pro version. So I know that it's going to be good. It's going to be pretty much ultimately what I have, just more durable, because that's pretty much the selling point of that version. And I just don't want the Watch 5 44 millimeter because it looks just like this. It's in a different color. I want different. I want to get something. I didn't get the classic last year because it was a little too rugged. Like I didn't really like that ring around it. I still have my original classic, folks. It's in pristine condition. The band is a little worn, but it's overall, I like it. But I don't do the twisting motion very much at all. And then even with my Watch 4, you can slide your hand around it and it does the same thing. But I want to check out this Pro and see what that's about. But another thing that I'm not excited about are the earbuds. I mean, their earbuds are cool and everything, but they've never been like pro level to me. I leave that to other brands that focus on audio. And I was watching a stream this morning. Android Stud streamed, and then BG Tech Life streamed, and the statement was made by tech gentleman Eric Kelly. He said, "When's the last time you actually purchased some Samsung Buds? Just paid full cost for them?" And I thought it was funny because I've never done that. I've always gotten them with a bundle. And honestly, I would never buy Samsung Buds. They're not that comfortable in the ear compared to other buds. They sound good, not great. And then also, just the way they feel, they're slippery most of the time. It's just all that stuff is bundle stuff. And I thought that was pretty funny, and it was hilarious because it was true. But BG Tech Life, he's a true Samsung enthusiast. And so he's one of the only people I know that paid full cost for a pair of Samsung Buds. I wouldn't. I'd give that money to so many other brands. I don't even have to name them. You know who they are. But I thought it was pretty interesting. I thought it was a valid point. Nobody really buys their buds outright. They're not worth it, to be honest. I've traded in, and the funny part is, I've traded in wired buds to them, and they gave me a $50 credit towards some other buds, and I pretty much got the buds for $10 or whatever it was. I don't know what it was. Those are just gimmies right there. But nonetheless, I'm excited about this launch. It may not sound like it, but I'm actually excited about it. But when you don't have the stuff in front of you, you can only have so much excitement. That event wasn't exciting. It wasn't nothing that's It just wasn't like that. So, but that doesn't mean the products aren't good. I told you I got my, if I didn't say it, I got my orders in. The watch, the phone. I'm excited to get my hands on it. I'm ready to add another phone to the catalog. And I think it's going to be nice, man. This year they're giving the option to get several of the bespokes up front. They're shipping early enough. So again, the links are down below if you decide you want to grab it. But I personally feel like a lot of people their expectations might be a little too high sometimes for events. Mine are. I was expecting a whole bunch more. I just wanted to be excited about it. And then, when leaks happen, we know how that goes. So are you ordering? Are you going to order one of these devices? Did you even consider it at all? Well, I knew right away that I was going to order because just because I'm a tech enthusiast, that doesn't mean that I'm going to order. But most tech enthusiasts order at some point or another. I'm not the type that has to have it right on day one. I've never really been that person, but if I can get it on day one, I get it. Meaning I get my order in early enough to where I can get it, and start showing you what I got and showing you and telling you how I feel about it, and give you some content on it. So obviously plenty of case manufacturers have reached out to me, and folks, honestly, this year I'm turning down a lot of companies because I just don't have any more room for all these cases. I don't have the room for it. I have 2 storages now. I'm talking about full size. I don't have the room anymore. So I'm going to probably showcase very few cases on the channel. I'm going to be very selective because I have to save room for the iPhone launch and, the Pixel launch. There's so many things I want to get and I want to do case content on that too. But my focus is mainly on the devices. So there's going to be a lot of people bringing you content on these devices. You're going to see lots of videos on it. I always support it as much as I can and just watch. I think it's impressive to see how many people there really are into tech, and you can tell when you watch them, you can see some people's passion. So shout out to all the creators out there. I checked out MKBHD's video, very solid. You should check it out. I follow him anyway. I watch all his content. He got to check him out early, and it's nice to see, because he has I'm taller than him. He's a tall guy, but I'm taller than him. And his hands aren't as big as mine either. So when I look at his hands and I say, okay, I can see pretty much how it's going to be in my hands. But I'm excited for all the creators that are able to get a first look at it in person. One day I'll be able to get back out there like that too. But for now, I'm patiently waiting for my devices to come in. So were you ever planning on getting these devices even before launch? Were you excited about it? Are you waiting on the Pixel 7 Pro? You're waiting on the iPhone 13 Pro, 14, or whatever they're going to be called. What device are you waiting on if you're not interested in these? But I think these devices, obviously, people are excited about these. So it's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.